Okay. Germs, worms, friends, and neighbors. We're back at you finally after a long hiatus, which is a week.
Just a week. And that is
Yeah.
my fault because I had surgery.
She
So
had surgery, so it's all good now, friends and
it
neighbors.
it's healing and getting better. But what I would like to talk about this morning
Then let's do it.
is the three-eye atlas.
Oh, a comet
Yeah,
that is a comet that has all sorts of strange. It's an interstellar comet. It comes from another galaxy or another. It comes from deep space somewhere. They don't know
that's
where.
true. But the last thing I watched this morning on YouTube, I watched it, was they were discussing everything that this three-eye atlas is doing that is not comet-like.
Right.
First of all, it creates its own energy. It
Yeah.
is not creating the expected energy, from the sun, where one side of the comet is hot because the sun's rays is
Right.
beaming on it, and the other side is cold. It's not doing that. So also it does have
It's
heat signatures, but they're
yeah.
at different ends of this so-called comet.
And it's massive it's carbon dioxide, whereas it's no most of them aren't.
Right.
Most of them are
So,
ice. This one is frozen carbon dioxide.
right, right. And then they're also talking about this mixture that it's expelling is the same mixture as nuclear reactors. So, okay, but there it gets even better. It has its own light source, because of the size of the comet and the reflection of the sun. It should be a certain brightness. This one produces its own light source. Also, there's another interesting factor. Do you remember back in the 1970s whenever we got um, it was a radio signal from interstellar space. They called it the WOW signal, and it came from the Sagittarius um, cluster. And it was very short, and it just kind of like said pretty much bleep, 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 but it was a radio signal from outer space. This thing has a radio signal that is sending to that area.
Oh, so they send it here to spy on us, huh? See what we're doing.
That's what some people are thinking, and they're thinking that it's either a reconnaissance vessel, or or maybe it's something that has that you know that is AI,
One
and
time through and just keeps it going.
or it's on a very long orbit, the elliptical like orbit that
Yeah.
that's watching primitive planets. So they don't ever have any record of this that we know of it coming through.
No.
However, they were saying this morning that there are some texts from like the Sumerians, and I'm talking like tens of thousands of years ago, where there's, a light in the sky, but they can't say that it's that.
It was, yeah. Plus, it's going faster than any other comet ever went.
And it can, it's on this trajectory of the interesting thing is it's on this trajectory to where it can um it does like a flyby of like
Yeah,
Jupiter
it's
or
closer to Mars.
Mars being
It's
in.
closer to Mars than us.
Yeah, but well, that's because Mars is on this side of this. If the sun was here, Mars is over here, and we're over here right now. And
Yeah,
it's coming through on that side of the galaxy. But that side of the galaxy has Jupiter, Mars, all these
big one.
planets all in a line right now. So was it planned? Because I mean, if it's flying by to check out all these planets and maybe do some interstellar mapping or something, some kind of mapping on those planets,
Yeah, who
It's the
knows?
perfect time because it gets so close to the planets. It's not like um it's an odd trajectory. Yeah, I mean everything about it. And then they're talking about that Oumuamua that came through in
Yeah,
2017. You know, was
yeah.
that uh the precursor to this guy?
Don't know.
We don't know.
There's been this is let's see, this one here is the third interstellar one that we know of, that we have tracked.
Right. That
We
that
don't
we
know.
know
There
of.
could be there could be dozens that we don't know about.
And that's exactly what they were talking about this morning was, you know, is it or they also even went into another theory. You ready for this one?
Okay.
Because they're saying this three-eye atlas is actually bending times space-time. There are certain certain stars that blink in the galaxy, and scientists use those stars that blink for a certain timing and certain, because they're very precise and they always do this. Now that this three-eye atlas is in the mix here, they're not they're off. These blinks are off. So they're like, okay, is this a visitor from another dimension, another time? Um, you know, is it after it goes through our solar systems, what kind of problems, or what's it going to leave in its wake? You know,
we,
we
I
don't
guess
know.
we'll find out
We
soon
don't know.
enough.
Yeah, when you don't know, you don't know. You don't know what you don't know, and that's the
It's
bad
looking for
thing.
the
Is
portal back home.
it would be nice to be able to be put back into. I believe we're in a totally different timeline. I mean that Cern, I think, has really fucked us up. There's too many Mandela effects. And by that I mean, like, I remember the Fruit of the Loom logo having a cornucopia behind it. But the Fruit of the Loom logo does not have a cornucopia behind it.
Mm-mm.
And the company says it never has had it. So it's just
It's
these
like me
little
and the
weird tweaks.
McDonald's Golden Arches coming all the way to the sidewalk out front.
Exactly.
And not and like instead of just over the building and stopping right there at the building. No, they went all the way. I remember that because as a little kid, they were just awesome to me. All the way over and onto the sidewalk, and then you go in there and you get yourself. And they what was it? Burgers were really cheap, like 10 cents or maybe 15 at the most.
Oh, do
And
you remember Burger Chef?
burger stuff
No, Burger Chef. It was on Route 66 by the Denny's
by the
in Flagstaff.
which
It was very old, but I remember their hamburgers being like 25 cents. But they weren't great hamburgers, but anyway. Um, so yeah, I believe that the Cern Collider created a black hole or whatever they do and totally moved all of us into
to a different reality.
a different reality.
But we went in, we took the whole place in through a fucking portal
Right.
into the shape of the never-ending universes,
Well, and that's just it. I mean, if you
basically.
that's what they say, it's infinite.
Yeah, stacked
But
upon a.
yeah, but the next universe they send us in, what if Mike and Kelly already exist? What happens then?
Oh no.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know. It's
We won't know until we go bye-bye. And then we'll know.
that's it too. We won't know until we go bye bye.
And then we'll know.
So anything you want to talk about, Mike? Because we only have 4 minutes and 28 seconds.
No, that's good. Oh, see behind me here. See him standing here at attention.
Oh, nice. Can you pick one up and show it?
Oh, now here
Show
it's
us the one that you made with all the rune emblems.
oh the one with all the stuff is over there. This is ironwood.
That's
This
pretty.
is this yeah. So that's ironwood. This is hickory. I haven't sanded this one down yet. I got to sand it and get
Pick it up a
down and
little so
get.
we can see it.
Oh,
That one's pretty too.
it is, but I got to get the bark off of it. This has got it's still got its young bark.
Ah,
Hang on here.
so will you have to drill holes to embed the crystals?
Yeah, I'm going to do that too. I got all my stones. Now here, this is the diamond willow. You can see some of the diamonds here, and they're here.
Those are pretty.
Now I
That's
have. I'll be. I'll be gluing some stones on this too, and I will be etching, engraving on this one.
nice. Can you get yours so we can see what it looks like?
Okay, hang on.
Oh, wow. I like that. That is gorgeous. I like that. Wow. And those are all crystals that are protection.
These are all stones. Yeah, they're crystals, and they're some are semi precious. They're not nothing's real super precious. They're not diamonds and stuff like that. But they're all and all the everything on this is all runes and stuff from the Wicca book of
Nice.
The Wicca following, like the goddess, the god. In well, they don't follow the inner. They don't follow the universe. I do. And
So
here's what I put for the universe here.
we're
This
down
is
to our 2.5 minute warning, but I want to ask you, so if somebody wanted to order that from you and they asked you to put their logos
I
or their
could
ideas on it, you could do that for them, right?
yeah I can do that.
All they'd have to do is supply what they wanted
Sure, supply what they want and tell me what they want on there.
and what type of wood.
Yeah, that's a no brainer there. I got to know the type of wood they want.
And now that is also you know, it's not going to be something that's going to be like $35. This is
No.
expensive because
If I was to sell this one, mine, I'd probably ask $300 for it.
and that's a fair price.
To me, it is because I went and I looked everything up. I sat here and I fucking for I don't know how many days sitting here burning all the etchings in and whatnot.
It's gorgeous. It is just gorgeous.
So we will see what we will
Well,
see.
Mike, let's say goodbye to our viewers because we're running out
Viewers,
of time.
it's been nice knowing you.
We
Until
will
the
be
next time we meet,
we will be back next week. As
we'll be
always,
back next
if you
week.
like,
Oh, we'll talk you after as soon as this is done. That's true.
yeah,
So
if you
and
like the video, please leave a comment. If you don't like the video, please leave a comment, like and
yeah, one
subscribe.
way or the other.
Yeah, we
We
would
don't
love to
care.
have the naysayers subscribe also. So, thank you guys. It's been great talking to you. I hope that you enjoyed the content.